Hi, everybody. Happy day 8. This is my third go at this, fourth go at this. I'm just having one of those days where I feel like I can't get it together. Okay. um, so day 8, Psalm 8. I'm going to be using the Katina app, which was recommended to me by my friend Jessie, who is Orthodox. Shout out to Jessie. This is an Orthodox Bible app, which I really like a lot. I use it often for school because it's got a lot of commentaries. And so if I'm ever curious about what the Orthodox think about something, I can just use this little app. Okay. Oh, also quick shout out to my beautiful mama, Lisa Scott, who started her own Substack yesterday. I posted it yesterday, so if it feels like a good idea, you can go look at it and check it out. It's so good. Okay, Psalm 8. The glory of the Lord in creation, to the chief musician, on the instrument of Gath, a psalm of David. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth, who have set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and nursing infants, you have ordained strength. Because of your enemies, that you may silence the enemy and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have ordained. What is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than the angels, and you have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, even the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, and the fish of the sea that pass through the paths of the sea. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. Okay, so lots of Genesis parallels here. You can see them, building into, actually more like descending down from angels and then down, or sorry, the moon and stars and then angels and then man and then everything in creation underneath man. The word that I want to focus on for this psalm is dominion. So I think if you spend a good amount of time online, you will see that the discourse is very divided on creation and creation care, but also ourselves as a part of creation. It's very divisive. And so you have people that are so afraid of what's happening to the earth and, climate change and things like that, that they feel paralyzed and, they refuse to have children and they are making all their decisions based on this and from a very fear-based place. But then you have other people that are so nihilistic and apathetic and tired of hearing it. It's almost like fatigue around it, that they just don't care. And so they're starting to do things that are potentially out of harmony with the earth and probably out of harmony with themselves, as a means to almost like express their distrust and their frustration with how, this opposite side. And so for me, the word dominion is not just an amazing book by Tom Holland about the history of Christianity, but it is such an invitation. Dominion to me is an invitation to look at my life and where I have agency and what I can do in order to improve, not just improve my relationship with creation, but also improve my relationship with myself, improve my relationship with the people that I love. Like dominion is such an excellent, it's a word that isn't used very often, but if you really take that seriously and say, okay, I have dominion over my life, and that's been something that's been given to me by God, it makes you take your conversations that you have and like your opinions and your views really seriously. And also the way you spend your money, just all of those things, is understanding that nothing doesn't matter, everything matters. And so with the understanding that I have dominion over my life and the environment around me, my immediate circle, it also gets you really clear about what you don't have dominion over, and I don't have agency over. So there's so many things that I can't control. And the worldwide climate scare situation is one of them. And I also don't have control over people that feel really nihilistic about it either. And so my biggest invitation when it comes to dominion is radical self-sovereignty, as far as your own, the things that you're giving your power away to in your own life, as inspiration for what you have dominion over. And so what I can control is what I give my resources to, what I spend my time consuming, who I spend my time with, where I live. Like I have those options, and so those are things that I do have dominion over. And so it gets you really clear about what's yours and what's not yours. And so for me, I've gotten really clear about why and how I want to move through the world. And so dominion for me looks like I don't want to be trapped in victim conversations. And I don't want to be giving my power away unnecessarily. I have surrendered appropriately to my higher power around pretty much every aspect of my life, inviting anything that's known to me into right relationship with God. So that would be like anything that I'm struggling with, anything that feels hard, feels tempting, feels inappropriate, old wounds, relationships, and also includes all of the good things that I have, all the things that I have committed to, all of my responsibilities. I've put everything that's known to me that I have been able to consciously kind of grab onto. Tried to do my best to put in right relationship with my higher power, with God, and what that looks like for me. And so that's filtered through my core values and the core values of my tradition. And then you get to look at all the little things that are maybe a little bit sneakier, a little bit more subtle. So this is a great opportunity to look at how you're spending your time, little secret ways that you are self-sabotaging, and little words. A great tell for that are words that you use that signify that you are underneath something, like it has you rather than you have it, to use a coaching term. So if let's say um, I'm out of right relationship with my job and I'm like, oh, I can't quit, or I can't do these things, or I can't talk to my boss about this, or I can't do these things, I have to go. That's a great signifier that I'm out of right relationship. That includes, like, let's say exercise. I have to exercise today. I can't not do this. I have to, if once you start to hear yourself saying these things, it's a great opportunity to see where you're not in right dominion with your life and right sovereignty. Because it doesn't mean you should start or stop or change any of those things. It's more of just a heart pivot to be like, I have the opportunity to do these things. I can change this if I want to. And I can, give this over to the Lord. I can give this over in prayer. I can surrender it and then change my relationship to it. So it doesn't have dominion over me. I have dominion over it. And a great way to figure out what you have dominion over and what you don't is to spend a lot of time outdoors, which I do, because it is it's really good at, I don't want to say humiliating you, but humbling you, sometimes humiliating you. But it is a great reminder that there are some things that you can have control over and a lot of things that you don't. And most of my favorite people spend a lot of their time outdoors, being appropriately humbled by nature. And I think it's a lot of the best people are people who spend a lot of time outside. So this is my invitation to see what you have dominion over, see what you don't have dominion over, and go outside and touch grass. See you on Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.